Hello my lovely followers, welcome to another week of the Tarot Oracle. Last week we had the start of a new cycle, which was quite exciting and longed for by myself, if not other people, because I felt like it was going a bit round and round in circles, which was the card that we got from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So let's see what we get this week, if it's a continuation or... oh god, look at that. And I have shuffled these. We've got round and round at the bottom of the pack. Well, that's fine, that's where we were last week, so we'll see what happens this week, whether it's a progression or whether it's just somebody else's story. They don't always follow from week to week, although I have felt that of late, they were reading as a story that was unfolding. Lovely cards just dropped out called Happy Happy. Shows a girl celebrating at a party. That's rather nice. We'll see whether the Three of Cups comes out in the reading, because that would marry with that one. And let's see what flicks out now. I'm ready for a card for the reading, to start the reading off. Normally I finish with these, but it's quite nice to mix it up a bit. So let's have a card to start off the reading today. This won't resonate with everybody, it's a general reading for all signs. If you want a personal reading, you just need to contact me and I'll be happy to do you a personal reading. Okay. Bottom of the pack we've got Yang. We've had that before, do you remember? We've got Milk and Honey, that's very nice. Yang is the yin and yang, so that's the male energy, if you like. We've got Milk and Honey, Message in a Bottle. It's all good so far. Co-create and Flexible. Okay. So let's see if these... So, Flexible would link with the Temperance card. Co-create can be the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together as a team on something. Message in a Bottle, if you're waiting to hear about something that enables this co-creation, in which you need to be flexible with. You can't be, if you're part of a team, you've got to be open to other people's ideas. You know that already. And Milk and Honey, and that is the only one out of there that I'm going to read out. Although Yang is a number 1, so that does mark the beginning of a cycle. So just a sec. Where are we? The masculine principle of movement and creative activity. Well, you've got co-create and you've got this masculine energy. The power to make things happen. Talking action. So Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward. Now is the time to act. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Good. And Milk and Honey, 51, which was the last one. Sorry, I've got my... 51. The taste of prosperity, opportunities, born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're when you are in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Brilliant. And it's positive on every level. I won't read it all to you, but positive on a relationship. Obviously, if you're enjoying a time of a sweet time in your life, that will resound on every level. So great, things are happening at long last. So let's shuffle I'll do a Celtic cross. I may not do a full one, I'll see. I didn't manage to get this to load on Facebook last week. I don't know if it was a bit too long. 5 of Wands has just popped out, but pop that back in. I'm going to go for the bottom, go up to the top. Temperance. How funny that I mentioned Temperance, because that is your flexibility card, going with the flow, being flexible, being open to ideas. This could be your milk and honey that's flowing. The idea of letting things happen in their own time, in their own way, listening to what the people's suggestions are, not always taking the lead, but being there. Sometimes, rather than leading, you can guide a conversation with your own ideas and see what the outcome is. In the heart centre, lovely, Hierophant. That is your moral compass, or things you believe in, the right things, the good things, things that set you up for life. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. So we need to read a little bit more into that, into the rest of the reading. My feeling on that one, 5 of Pentacles can show money problems. It can also have this feeling of being ghosted if it's a love reading, so the feeling of being left out in the cold, ignored. But traditionally 5 is always a turning point. In a reading, number 5 represents turning points, and that would be either somebody coming to you with money problems, or money is the issue, or you approaching somebody. It could be in a relationship there's been money problems, and I feel that where you've got the faith card underneath, that's the faith that it's all going to come out right, which if you end up in the land of milk and honey, it will do. In your solar plexus, we've got this we've got the 2 of Wands, which is a sort of a bit like the 5 of Pentacles, 5's being a turning point. The 2 of Wands, 2's represents balance and choices. So here you can see it's the fork in the road. It's which way do I go? So down in your solar plexus, you're feeling perhaps that there's an imminent choice that needs to be made. There's decisions that need to be addressed. Right, so in the immediate past, we've got the Ace of Swords. That's a very triumphant card. It's a good card. New beginnings, we had that last week. New beginnings, new ways of thinking, the epiphany moment, that sort of thing. And the crowning card is the King of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male. It doesn't have to be male, but it kind of resounds a male energy with the yang. We had that yang, if you remember, and I said that was all about the male energy. And we've got 2 swords there, so it's quite powerful. It's quite, they're both down. They're both like somebody's mind has been made up. I'm feeling quite a force from these two cards here. I feel something has happened to resolve what's going on in your heart centre, that this is somebody's making their mind up about something. Yeah, because here we've got the Six of Pentacles. So rather than in your, that's the Future card, in your heart centre, you've got this feeling of there's no, that the coffers are empty, or if it's a love reading, that you've been ghosted here, and you're really relying on your faith there. And here you've got the Six of Pentacles, so that is money coming in and plenty to spare. The books are balanced because the weighing scales are equal. And if it's in a relationship to do with love, it's about, oh, I can never say this word, reciprocity. Give and take on an equal level. And the man's smiling, you know, so it's a happy feeling. Milk and honey. Right, let's do the, so we've got Ace of Cups, that's nice. I don't know if we had that last week. I think we might have done. I think we had the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Cups is, so it represents the Holy Grail, what you've been searching for, happy heart, abundance, love. It can be a new phase, or it can be a new love. The message for the Milk and Honey was that it was entering into a sweet phase. That certainly is indicated by this card as well. Something you've held out for against all odds. And the Seven of Pentacles, now it's time to enjoy it. Now it's time to bring it in, claim it as your own. Reaping the harvest. Queen of Pentacles on the top there. So earth sign. She's holding a pentacle. She's got what she wants. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we've had sleepless nights waiting for a Page of Wands. A Page of Wands who so this would relate to the message in the bottle. Waiting for, the pages will always bring messages. Wands is about creativity, about projects, plans, can be about work, design, that kind of thing, or of a passionate nature. Normally you see it outside of the conventional style of employment. It's more creative, it's more inviting your own passions, something that you're very passionate about, and it does kind of lend itself to the arts, that sort of thing. And the Eight of Wands can represent these passions flying. It can be communication, it can be things happening fast and with a lot of passionate energy. If that is communication, it would be, you know, toing and froing. And we've got the Queen of Wands holding her own. That's interesting because the other card is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about making this decision, knowing that we've got to make a decision. King of Cups and the Moon. So we've got very loving energy around us and an offering. Oh, a Gemini, the Lovers. King of Cups is normally, cups are a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. I think last week we had that, and I said, a bit naughty of me, but that's how it corresponded last week, and that it could be a bit of a wet weekend in the sense that he doesn't always say, he's just sort of mumbles about and doesn't. But here we've got more of a definite wearing the heart on the sleeve, because out of the sleeve is coming a cup, an offering. This could be somebody who has not been clear in the past, hence the wet weekend, if this is a continuation of the previous reading, who's not been clear, who's kind of kept things a secret from you, but now it's coming out into the open, and possibly with the intent of lovers. Lovers representing Gemini can also be about making decisions, heartfelt decisions. Yeah, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is about letting go of things. You're holding your cards close to your chest, and the Nine of Cups represents a wish fulfillment is on the cards. Calls for celebration, wish fulfillment, and the Emperor, who is the divine masculine, back to Yang. The divine masculine, the one that we hold out for, the one that we look up to, the one who holds the power, if you like. And the Ten of Cups. Really nice here. This is a nice reading. Did we have the Ten of Cups? I thought we did last week. So offering a happy, and dropping all the burdens. Offering happiness. We've got the Hermit. Things that have been burdening us and we've kept quiet about, just carried on. Okay. There's a Tower moment down here, but I feel that this is part of the story that's attached to this Emperor. I think this Emperor went quiet on you. You've got this Page of Pentacles, or things weren't clear, and I think there might have been, because here you see we've got the Queen of Swords and we've got the Three of Swords, so I feel like there could have been another factor as to why in a love reading you'd have felt ghosted, because there was another person involved. And then we've got the Judgment card. That could have been that something to do with this person was given a second wind. However, it was too much like hard work, and there was a Tower moment. Towers can represent divorce, breaking up suddenly. However, it's been a long time coming with this Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords represents somebody getting out of Dodge, leaving, taking what they want with them and leaving. Now, I mean, it looks, because we've got the Lovers. Let's see what the clarifiers say. Let's do the clarifiers. 1 to 3. I'll take from the bottom, go up to the top. Three of Swords. That's what I was talking about here. I mean, that normally responds to something where you're being pained, or the three-party situation, or something's interfering with your relationship. It doesn't have to be a person, it could just be some other factor that is getting in the way of you and your significant other. Although at the end of the oracle cards you've got Milk and Honey, so it does come right in the end. In the heart centre you've got, on top of the Hierophant, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, who featured here. You've got her here, Earth sign, grounded, and you've got the Ace of Cups. And that's on top of the Five of Pentacles, the thing that's gone missing, the thing that is, you know, you're feeling a lack of. So, Ace of Cups. The new start, which you've got here. Ace of Pentacles, which we had last week, is on the Two of Wands. So I said that that is a decision that needs to be made, change of direction, a decision, and you feel that that's almost on the horizon, that there's going to be a new start with that Ace of Pentacles, and which one is it going to be? Which way do I head to get to that start? Ace of Swords, the Star, healing energy, Aquarius. Eight of Cups on top of the Knight, King, sorry, of Swords. I said that a decision's been made here. That it's a healing decision because the Star is healing. It's for his better good. He's walking away from something. Could be you're walking away. Could be your partner's walking away from something that no longer satisfies him. I'm not suggesting it's you. It could be anything like work or mates that have not, you know, coming up trumps for him or whatever. Or it could be, if there's a third party, somebody who's leaving something, served its purpose. Needs to get away in order to have that full healing decision here. The decision to leave for the better good. Six of Pentacles, and you've got the Moon. The Moon is which you had here too. The Moon is also my card of faith, having faith. So it's unclear. This is what we have in the future, although at the moment this is unclear. This has not been revealed to you. This balance of justice, if you like, because Libra is represented with the weighing scales, is not clear. The money, if you want, also, if it's finance that is lacking, that's also not clear at the moment, but to you in the future it's not clear, but it will become clear. Ace of Cups on the Page of Cups, so that's the message you're waiting for, and it's a message about something that's heartfelt. Seven of Wands, you've been holding out for it. It's not been clear as to, you know, this is something that hasn't not, I mean, with that Tower, you almost think it's taken you by surprise. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So this is something that, on top of that Seven of Pentacles, it's something you have been investing in, and the investment comes real for you because that is the Fortune card. Something you've been holding out for, worrying about, holding out for, comes right for you. Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, Virgo on top of that. I think you have the Hermit down here as well. The Hermit is somebody who thinks, he goes inside himself and he thinks. So rather than reacting to this good fortune, you're being quite sensible, thinking about what you want to do, what direction you're going to go in again here. So the Ace of Pentacles in this directional card is about knowing that there's going to be decisions to make in starting up something. We've got the Lovers again, you see, with the Page of Wands here, and that's twice the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups, throwing out lots of ideas and options to you. Yeah, because there's the Eight of Wands, so it's all this energy and passionate energy, and it translates as all these different options. And again, you've got the Emperor, which we had here. Queen of Wands, we've got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is next to that Emperor there, and it's taking him into a more peaceful phase. So maybe he had too many choices to make. Maybe there was too many, he was bamboozled, and now he's coming away from that into a more tranquil place. Seven of Pentacles again, and the Sun coming out into the light, and that's on top of the Moon, so whatever was hidden is now coming out. Temperance, I feel it's going to come out. You've got the Two of Pentacles on that, on top of the Sun, so with the Moon underneath, so whatever he's been holding back, it's going to come out in bits and pieces. It's not going to come out in a flurry. The Two of Pentacles is quite sort of it's about balance, remember, and two's balance, but balance Pentacles is going to come out slowly and at the right time with Temperance. There might also be an apology, a reconciliation with that Temperance card. Yeah, we've got the Hangman has waited for this, and the Nine of Cups, right smack bang on the. So here we've got on top of the underneath the Hangman, we've got the holding back and getting ready to let go of information, I would say. And then we've got Nine of Cups on top of the Nine of Cups. So this release gives way to wish fulfillment, and that's on top of the Emperor with then the Ten of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands twice now. She was up there as well. Fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And the Ten of Cups. And we've got here the Ten of Swords, and that is releasing all the burdens and the worries. So we're releasing to have our Ten of Cups. Happiness, all that worry. And actually the next card on this one was the Ten of Wands, which is about the same, and it's carrying the world's problems on your shoulders and letting it go. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the what I call the Garden of Eden, having everything you need. King of Cups. So this is a strong independent woman next to this King of Cups. That's twice he's shown up. Page of Swords and Page of Wands. So there's lots of messages. Yeah, well, there's lots to talk about, let's say. Lots of things that need to be communicated. And there's been I feel there's been there's been regrets here. This King of Cups has got regrets to this Nine of Pentacles, but that regret card, the Five of Cups, is followed by this one here, which is the Three of Cups, which I spoke about when I said about the one that flipped out. Do you remember there was a card that flipped out, and I said, oh, that's like the it was happy. And I said it was like the Three of Cups, which we've got there, the happy card. So now we've got a pairing, the Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, which is on top of the Knight of Pentacles. So something's been a long time coming in. Judgment. Judgment represents something coming in for a second time. Yeah, and look at this. The last card was the Seven of Swords, and the last card here is the Seven of Swords. Somebody has had to leave a situation a little bit underhand in order to get their Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and what they've wanted. That's good. So it could be a situation that was there before and it didn't come full cycle before, because we had Judgment twice. So it's an opportunity that's coming again, and this time it should go full circle, where last time I think it was nipped in the bud. It didn't. It just was like a firework that never went off, was lit but just didn't go off. So that's this week's reading. I look forward to next week's with you. Have a good week. Bye.